Yes, folks. My last video, I was wrong. I was wrong. But when people, this is why when people ask me if they had to choose either market cipher or my signals, I lean towards market cipher because I am human. I will be wrong. Market cipher is not human, and it is never wrong. Looking at the greater time frames, we had the cross on the daily, and we still have the 2-day looking forward. Could this be just a big trumpet? Potentially.
Are you here?
Oh shit, I totally forgot you're in the Discord.
Yeah.
I started streaming right now. You're on the stream, you can say hi.
Oh, hi. I'm sorry. Okay, I'll leave.
I'll hit you up in a little bit. All right. She's brand spanking new, never traded before, so we'll see how she does. But anyways, what I was saying was market cipher is never wrong. I am. There have been a few little trumpets that have been quasi and actually bearish within the past 2 or 3 days. Maybe we can find some on lower time frames, which isn't necessarily a good sign for the bulls. Right, stuff like this maybe. I do have a short in right now at basically in the 10,900s is when I was awake and able to do things. But the signs were there. Boom, there's one. Boom, there's another nice big dump. Now it's playing out. We go into the larger time frames. Boom. Here's one. Boom. The 4-hour. Money flows going down. Boom. The 6-hour. Now we're on the 12-hour. Now these steeps, we've talked about this before. Since we're on this side above the 0 line, these steeps are like falling off cliffs, which is what we're going through right now. When it comes back, comes close, and then turns back away. No, no, no. So if you're one of those people who's either stuck between going the whale crew path or the market cipher path, I do recommend the market cipher path. Not saying my trade group's bad or anything. I'm on a little mini vacation, taking a break away from trading, sort of, kind of, but not really. But I'm still not yet convinced that this was the absolute top and we're just going way down. I'm not convinced that this is the end yet. This could be the, let's see. If this is the 40% drop, that would bring us down to the 8Ks. But in hindsight, guys, still doesn't, we're still at 10,900. We were just at 8,000. I mean, not long ago. And so it's completely okay to have a nice, good correction. Maybe this comes down, you know, forms another hump. And so looking at the daily, it's like, okay, well, did we miss the short opportunity? Is it too late to short? When we go to the 2-day, the answer says no, technically it's not too late. The money flow is still thick. But this could very well just be like the beginning of a 2-day, some red candles to drop. Could be. Right now, it looks like we're having some spike in action. Did we get a green dot on the 2-hour? No, not yet. We still haven't gone lower than this bottom, 10,300. And so it could be possible that my theory of the emergency broadcast video still is intact, just the numbers are greater because we're in higher volatility, right? So this was the channel, is the channel. This theory is still intact. So I technically might not be wrong. I just may have been off with the numbers. But we broke out of the channel, dumped back down, you know, maybe sideways before we break up. Or this could be one of those triple peaks that we've seen where it looks like that. It makes 3 triangles, one smaller than the next, then dumps and then comes back up for another run. That is certainly possible. Definitely times of heightened flopping and groping. Let's go to the 15-minute. What have the scalps been looking like? I mean, we're in a downtrend, so it's probably your best bet, I would imagine, to be shorting the peaks if you want to trade. So if we go back here, what are these looking like? That would have been a good short. Maybe if you didn't let this one confirm, yeah, and you held it. About the 5-minute. Five-minute chance of a little long opportunity right here. If you want to be in a trade and clinch your butt. Talk about a butt clinching. This is butt clinching territory right now, for sure. What about this? $11.15 to $11.35. Still risky, still butt clinching. Not the most beautiful blue wave setups that we really want to see to be in comfortably. What are the shit coins looking like? Man, momentum swinging back and forth hella hard, isn't it? This shit is going hella hard. Maybe you could have snuck in one in here. I mean, in times like this, you can kind of throw a dart and be right. As long as you just exit at the right times. Wouldn't it be awesome if this was just the dip that everyone should have been buying for another big run up? That's certainly possible. We had snake eyes on the last dip right here. This would have been a good long, good opportunity right here. What were these percentages? That was a 20% swing. So we'll see. We might get snake eyes again right here. And then my guess would be that since this is kind of looking like one of those triple peaks, that I'd probably, if we did get snake eyes or this came off and I was gonna long this, I would get out in the mid low 11,000s. I wouldn't listen to anyone's targets for sure. I mean, like, honestly, if you really want to know real supports, just look at where there was a bunch of price action before. You know, the tops of these humps. You know, no one's gonna give you like a really solid answer. Actually, let's check out what support and resistance is telling us. Lot of yellow dots down here on 10,500, 10,460, right? So this would be a strong, whoops. This would be a strong area right here. Then in these yellow lines down here, next stops, you could even say the purple ones too. I would count these as well. That seems about right. And we can change our resolution a little bit. Let's change it to 1 hour since we're on the 6 hour and see. Gets a little more sporadic, certainly more accurate when we use the indicator the way it's supposed to be used. Let's go to a different time frame. Let's go to the 4 hour, change resolution to divisible by 4. $89 seems like a certain possibility if it was going to be a huge dump. We'll see. There's nothing, I don't know, like I said, I'm not yet convinced that this was the end and we're going way back down, but I am convinced that I am enjoying sleeping in, and I have had light trades, but nothing crazy. I am enjoying sleeping, and my body feels like I have more energy and I'm a little more clear-minded. So that's good. So yeah, the main thing I'm really looking at right now, overall, the overall grand scheme of things, is this 2-day right here. And if we look before, the 2-day drops haven't really been that big. Well, this one was actually pretty big. Let's see, this was from 83.65 to 6,400. That was a 30% drop on that 2-day cross. What about this one? This one was the beginning. This was like the anchor. So let's see what this one was. Almost 10%. So that one was 10%. And then what was this one? 23%. Ooh, 9,000. You know, we'll see. Maybe the Moon Boy could be right. I might have to make a video and say the Moon Boy was right this time. Or this turns out to be a Chinese trumpet. These low 10,000s is it. And we continue on to the moon. Either way, even if we did go to 9,000, we were there a few weeks ago. It's not that big of a deal. And you know, maybe if you're scared or you're entering and exiting trades at small losses and not taking your profits, maybe you should also go on a vacation or staycation like myself. What are our profit logs looking like? We got any profit logs and any new profit logs? Jack Brew, now guys, thanks to Market Cypher C at the Whale, I've finally fulfilled my long-lasting child dream of owning a Rolex. Yeah, that's a brand new Rolex. I like it too. He's got good taste. Good for you, Jack. Other than that, I think that's pretty much all I have to say. I wasn't planning on having this be like a long stream or anything. I'm not doing any crazy trades. See you guys later.